everyone, it's Sonnie coming at you from Japan. Today I want to share with you two Japanese phrases that weren't taught to us in any beginnings of Japanese textbooks, but we use it every day. Let me be clear, we eventually learned these phrases in the textbooks, but they help so much in so many diverse situations that I feel like beginners should really know them and take advantage of them right away. If you come visit Japan, I would recommend knowing these in addition to Konnichiwa and Arigatou Gozaimasu. So let's get started. This first phrase is Daijoubu desu. This can mean a few different things depending on the circumstances and the inflections, but a good translation is basically, it's fine or I'm okay. I use this one every day. It's my go-to phrase in so many scenarios. At the conveni, I don't know how to say, oh, I don't need a plastic bag. But I do know how to say, daijoubu desu. So I show my reusable bag and say, daijoubu desu. And they know I'm gonna put the items in my bag. Thank you. If you're helping students clean during cleaning time at school, teachers will often say, Arigatou gozaimasu. And when they thank you, you can say, do itashimashite, which you'll learn in the basic phrases, or daijoubu desu, saying, it's fine. I don't mind helping clean up, which I really don't. If you teach at a Japanese school, you should help clean up. If you're clumsy like me and you trip and you fall on the floor in front of another teacher, you spring back up and you say, daijoubu desu, to show them that you're not hurt, even though that bruise on your knee is gonna stay there for 2 weeks and become very colorful. That was embarrassing. That was an embarrassing one. If a server at a restaurant tries to hand you a fork because they don't know that you're comfortable with chopsticks, you might say, daijoubu desu, arigatou gozaimasu, to show that you're perfectly fine, you don't need a fork, but thank you. Also, in Japanese culture, it's very common for people to apologize for everything, including things that aren't their fault, but I'll get into that in another video. So it's a totally useful phrase when somebody is apologizing to you and they say, gomennasai, gomennasai, and you say, iie, daijoubu desu, it's fine, really, hontou ni daijoubu desu. If you want to ask someone if they're fine as a question, just add ka to the end of it. Daijoubu desu ka? Hai, daijoubu desu. The second phrase is more so an attachment to another word. So you have to know a little more Japanese, but this one's definitely still a beginner's phrase. It's janai desu. This basically means that something isn't. This helps when you're trying to describe something, but you don't know the vocabulary that you're supposed to use. Let me explain. If you know Ooki, but you forgot how to say small, then you might say, Ooki janai desu. So that means it isn't big, so they understand, if it's not big, it's small. Bam! You only have to learn half the adjectives and nouns in Japanese. You're welcome. Yeah, no, you should probably still keep studying and just use this when you forget some vocabulary. Probably shouldn't only learn half. But you could. I've literally been in scenarios before where I couldn't remember the word that I want to say, so I started saying other words that sounded similar and then adding janai desu after each word. So they know that I'm looking for something that kind of sounds like that, and then they usually will start thinking with me and offer up the word. When they have the right one, I'm like, yes! And it's such a relief. More examples? Sure. それは犬ですか? いいえ、犬じゃないです。え? 猫です. True story. Joe and I saw a man walking his cat and actually had that conversation. It was pretty cool. It was a cat on a leash and everything. I want to do that to our cats. Especially Eleanor, because we need her to lose some weight. Yeah. When it's summer in Japan and you're a foreigner, so you sweat. So you wear maybe sleeveless shirts, and then the old Japanese women will say something relatively passive-aggressive like, あなたは寒いですか? いいえ、寒いじゃないです。暑いです。 Because it's 100% humidity, lady, and you can combine the two phrases. If somebody asks you, Daijoubu desu ka? You can reply, Daijoubu janai desu, which means, I'm not so fine, and then maybe discuss why. Alright, so those are my two favorite and most useful basic phrases that I use every day here in Japan. Did you know both of these phrases? Comment below with your favorite. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it on your favorite social media platform. Thanks so much. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and if you have, make sure to hit the little bell icon next to the subscription box so that you get notified every time I come out with a new video. Also, have you noticed the cat in the corner? Minnie, you wanna say hi? Hey, you wanna say hi? What are you doing being upside down? What are you doing? Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Say bye. Say bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Ooh, that looks like a cool video. You should totally watch that. Click that like button.